Bismillah, Assalamu alaikum. Today, inshallah, we will explain a few techniques that we could use to manipulate text in Adobe Illustrator. We will start with one of the basic tools, which is the using the text inside shape. In Illustrator, the tool is called area type tool. We can use the area type tool or the vertical area type tool. But before, I'm going to insert an image. For example, this clouds. I can reduce the scale by clicking here by using the selection tool. If I have an Illustrator file or a vector file, I can use immediately. But I have for this, for example, I have this as an image. If I want to put the text inside one of these clouds, I need to use the pen tool, for example, to draw the cloud by using this image as a reference. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the image trace to trace the content and to convert the content into a vector. So here I have, once I import an image inside Illustrator, I can see here that I have the image trace. I can click here. I can select the quality that I want to trace. For this image, I'm going to use the 3 color and then OK. Once I finish, I need to click on expand. And now if I go to the direct select, I can see that I have the clouds. I'm going to select one of them, drag it outside, and the others I don't need. I'm going to delete them. And now I have the cloud. I can go back to the selection tool. With Shift, I can increase the scale like this. And from here, I can duplicate the cloud if I want to. And from here, I can select the area type tool. And then I can click at the path from here, as you see, and then I can select the text. I can select, I'm going to change the color, and then I'm going to reduce the scale, or the font size, as you see. Let me hide this cloud because it's over it. Now you can see that I have the text placed inside the cloud. I made the duplicate from the cloud to keep it appear behind as a background for the text. I can change the transparency, the color for the cloud, or I can do anything I want. For example, if I select the cloud from here, I can add a stroke for the cloud, not the text. Let me hide the text to be able to select the cloud. And then from here, I can add a stroke. Let me increase the stroke. I can make the fill none. And then I'm going to show the text again. And now I have the text inside a cloud. And of course, this is not the only shape that we can create. We can convert any shape by using the image trace. And then we can place the text inside it by using the area type tool. And that's one of the techniques that I'm going to show you today. I'm going to select it, both of the layers, and then with Shift, I'm going to reduce the scale, and then I'm going to place it here. And now I'm going to insert another image I downloaded from online. And then I'm going to drag it from the device inside the Adobe Illustrator. And then I'm going to increase the scale like this. I'm going to place it at the center of the artboard. And then by using the type tool, I'm going to select the type tool. And here, I'm going to write welcome. I'm going to increase the scale like this. And then by using the selection tool, I'm going to place it inside. Let me change the color for the text to white, for example. And then by selecting both of these, I can open the transparency from here. If I don't have it here, I can go to window and open the transparency window. And then while I'm selecting both of the layers, the text and the background, I can click on make a mask. And as you see, the text will be as a mask for the image. Of course, I can invert that by checking the invert mask and uncheck the clip. I can invert that. And this is one of the methods that we can use to place an image or a content inside the text. Also here, I'm going to reduce the scale. And then I'm going to place it here. And the next method, I'm going to use the clipping mask, but before I'm going to add a text. But before that, I'm going to reduce the scale. Like this. And then by using the selection tool, I'm going to delete the text and insert a text again. I want to let the device add a random text for me, like this. And then let me insert any image. For example, a PNG ball. I downloaded it also online. You can search for a PNG ball. With Shift to maintain the percentage between the width and height, I can reduce the scale. And then on right click, I'm going to select arrange and send to back to make the text in front of the ball. And then with the click and drag, I'm going to select both of them. And then right click, I'm going to use the make clipping mask. Let me hit yes. And now you can see the output I have. It combined the text with the background image in an attractive way. And that's one of the methods that we can use. And after that, we can work with the text as you see. And that's one of the methods that I'm going to explain to you now. If you see, if I reduce the scale, the image, it will maintain the image. Redo. And now I can select both of them. I want to move them. As you see, I need to select both of them, and then I'm going to reduce the scale like this. And the last method, I'm going to use a technique called envelope distort. I'm going to create a shape. I'm going to add a fill to that shape, also a stroke. I'm going to increase the stroke a little. I'm going to round the corners a little like this. And then I'm going to use the paint brush. And then let me add something like that, and like that. And after that, I'm going to select all of them. And I need to open the Pathfinder window. Pathfinder, it should be open. Yeah, it is here. I'm sorry, I didn't notice it. Now, I'm going to click on divide. And now if I go and to the direct select, you can see that now the content is divided into shapes. Before I added a text, for example, or let me add the text. Let me write my name. I'm going to increase the scale like that. Direct select, I'm going to place it here. With Alt, I'm going to duplicate the text like this. I'm just going to write my name. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to select, I need to go to layer window. And here I have the shapes. I need to release them to separated layers. So release to layer sequence. And then I'm going to select the 4 shapes I have. And then I'm going to drag them outside to make them independent layers. And for the text, or let me drag all the text layer down here. And then by selecting the first shape with the first text, after selecting the first shape with the first text, I'm going then to object and then enveloped, distort, make with top object. Let me try it now. And as you see, let me select the second one. Same thing. Third one. And the last one. Object, envelope distort, and then make with top shape, like what you see. And then I'm going to select the first one, as you see, and then I can, with Alt, I can reduce the scale a little like this. And this one with Alt also. And let me select the first one. We change the color. From here, I can change the color by using the selection tool. I can click on the second one, and then from here, I can change the color. Like this. I can add a stroke like this, and then I can click double back to remove the isolation. I can, by using the selection tool, I can select the third text, and then I can change the color again and the stroke, and then I can go back and then let me add the stroke like this. And for the last one, double click, and then I need to click double inside to select the text, and then I need to change the color, and let me add a stroke like this. Double click outside to remove the isolate selection, and then I have this output. And of course, with any shapes, I can apply the text feature, the envelope distort. And that's the four techniques that I want to teach you today. That's it for today, and see you in next tutorial, inshallah. Thank you.